at you guys again with another video. Today we're headed to Aaron's again. We got that chain conversion going down today. So we have his lowrider, his 2020 lowrider S. We just did the bars and risers like last week or the week before, but today we're about to do the chain conversion. So I'll turn this back on once we end up getting over there. All right guys, so just made it over to Aaron's. This is what the bike's looking like again. This is after we did the cross bars and risers. You got the flow levers. That's what we're looking like right now. Today is the chain conversion. So get rid of this belt. See how far we get today.
Everything we're doing is to be down here. How's it looking on that? That's good. I got a big Donnie, bro. He gave me that thing.
Alright guys, so we got her up on the stand. About to start this chain conversion. What kind of parts we got today?
So, sprocket, primary gasket. I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna have chain. There should be the spacer for the sprocket for the back wheel. Obviously front sprocket, and then this might be for the main shaft. The like locking ring that goes on the, there's like a piece that goes on the outside of this. And then for the job, this job you're gonna need, I think it's 2 1/4 inch socket.
Oh, for the fucking...
Yeah, so for a main shaft that comes out of this behind the primary cover, the first nut, allegedly, we'll have to double check it, is reverse thread, and then everything after that and everything in this job is regular thread. So that's the only thing we have to remember is when we get to that portion, that the outer, like, it's like a silver nut, that's reverse thread. But this is, after that, we'll be able to take that off with this, and then for the most part, yeah, you're gonna need primary oil as well. Allegedly, you could probably get away with doing...
You're doing an oil change too?
Yeah, we have all the stuff for oil change too, and then you need that little gasket. But allegedly you can get away with just using the same primary cover, but we just went ahead, since we're gonna have everything off, we just got a new primary gasket.
Fresh parts guys, fresh parts. Torque wrenches, ready to go.
Hey, damn bro, it's a good thing we're doing this job. Look at that. It smells, dude.
Tip 2.
Yeah, it smells super burnt.
Not that. Alright guys, this isn't really a how-to, but this is a crucial little part right here. So there's a snap ring that goes here. You pop the snap ring off, and then you pop this out. That easy. And then this nut is reverse threaded. So you take this off, probably use an impact on that. And then after this is off, you take this one off. This one's regular threaded. Alright, so we were wrapping it up for the night. We had to run to the store and grab the right socket for this bolt that goes in here. So we'll be starting this off tomorrow. It'll be just a quick second for you guys, but we'll be starting tomorrow. Alright guys, day 2, getting started. I'm about to start taking the starter out real quick. got the clutch off and everything. It's time to cut the belt. No turning back.
There it is.
Alright, so
you know what you need to get, bro?
got both the covers on. And it's looking good.
Give me a.
Allen right here?
Yeah, but that's gonna be like.
Give me the shit. It's a little bit cleaner. I got smaller ones.
Bro.
Yeah, there's no.
Dude,
Unless we get a
let me check
flathead or
check
something,
the
I
battery,
can try
yeah.
to.
Yeah, it's got a full battery. There's no way, bro.
Try it again a little bit.
You sure?
Fuck. We gotta try to put something in it. Because you're not using that anyway, so if we fucking scratch it or whatever. Heat it up a little bit. Where'd that flathead go?
Oh my god, that almost crushed my fucking toes, bro. Okay. Fuck, bro, did you see that?
Man, you need a hot battery.
I guarantee it's just a Loctite, which will take care of that.
He was holding that shit for like a minute, so it's. I just gotta keep trying.
Let's just heat it up a little bit again. Here, give me that. Since you- Cause it's quite. He said something, or one of them they mentioned like they use like fucking legit ass Loctite.
Oh,
He's gonna have to be stronger.
Look at the size comparison. All right, guys, we're about to let the batteries charge and then take another attempt.
Oh, against me. You gotta really go from like where you were going.
I just feel like I'm gonna break this shit right here.
What? The socket? You ain't breaking that fucking socket.
Sure?
Yeah.
All right, we reached our little stopping point for now. We have to go get a new impact because we cannot get this bolt off of here. It is on here pretty good. So we're gonna either try to get a new impact or figure out some kind of hack way to get this shit off, but yeah. All right, so we're back from Harbor Freight. Let's see if this does the job. All right, moment of truth. And it looked like it has settings on it too.
I said it, bro. Fuck it.
1,500 foot-pounds.
We're on 3. Fuck it.
Should be good, right? Yeah, that should be good.
Come on, boys. Hang on.
$1,500 foot-pounds is working. can see all the. Is that Loctite?
Yeah.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
you're taking a raw 1500, dude.
Jeez.
Close. No. Best one? Okay. $20 on the super. I don't know how that thing got in there, dude. Like, should we see what the big person inside of there? Oh, I see. You're good. You're all the way around the second? How the fuck is this shit? Oh shit, I'm gonna just gotta look at it. Where does it go? It goes through the middle. Oh, you're right. Motherfucker. Can we sneak it through? No, we can't. Joshua! Come here. I'll try to go. That's cool. Sure. Put that shit on. So I guess. There's no bracket right there? No, I guess it's fucking sits on the. I fucked up this slide. On this slide's in there.
You were trying to angle it to this spot, yeah, right? Because this spot won't go in.
Wait, my the bracket off.
Dude, honestly, I think without that bracket, you're good.
If I take the bracket off of here, I can slide this. What the fuck is this shit supposed to come off easy?
Wait, let's try. Can we just try it without the bracket right now? Or we won't slide in afterwards?
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah.
Alright.
I'm trying to get it this thing off. Because it's like a bit, see that? Okay, so just put it.
Hold on, but
Aaron, explain the problem. What's going on here?
I don't even want to explain it, bro. I'm so fucking tired now. It's blown, yeah, the op's blown, dude.
Alright, so the issue is we can't fit this fucking
We're gonna burn the bike down.
That's all we need to basically line the chain up and tighten everything down.
It's too big.
We've been at this shit for like 2 hours, maybe even 3, trying to line everything up. Alright guys, it is day 3. Just pulled up to Aaron's. Basically, I guess we had the wrong parts for the conversion. We're headed over to the place where he got the parts. I guess the guy is gonna machine the fitting out. What?
I just thought about it. Should we take the impact with us? Because do we honestly need it?
You should take the whole wheel, honestly.
What ended up happening was we got a universal part, essentially. So pretty much this, we had it on right. It goes like this. So it goes wheel and then sprocket on here. And then pretty much what's ended up supposed to happen is this bore is supposed to be bigger. So this goes inside of there. So it's not rubbing like this when your wheel's turning, because that'll just blow your shit out. So there's a very...
But we had this on the wheel. We had it like that.
No, we had it like this.
Did we?
Yeah. And then the sprocket went over here and it set flush. Well, we had it right. It's just this isn't big enough for this to go inside there. That's what was supposed to go inside there.
And that's why we couldn't get
That's
the
why
fucking
we
wheel.
couldn't get it on. Well, I'm gonna bring a bolt and fuck it. Well, I'll bring an impact. We'll just go return the impact that I hit.
Well, this is the problem we had. This is why we're 3 days the spacer, I guess. So should be knocking everything out today. So we'll see how far we get. But I'm just documenting all this because this is kind of like the little stuff people don't show. So we'll see how far we get. I'll give you guys another rundown of what's going on with the bike, just in case I didn't get in depth of what's happening. We got all the clutches and all that shit off, so we did that. That was the easy part. Guess the hard part was putting this fucking wheel back on. So let's see what happens. We made it. How's it going?
Yeah, it's like literally a little bit off. Because if you look at it from the other side, you can actually see it. Yeah. Dude, you know what a fucking nightmare that thing has caused? Oh, yeah.
We thought we were doing something totally wrong.
Are we idiots? Like, is this about At one point, we were like, bro, we're gonna fucking cut this whole bitch open.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not supposed to be there.
and then even I was like, at one point, I literally told him, I was like, bro, I'm gonna literally burn down this bike. We got that.
This one's thicker, but yeah, it's actually the same. That's crazy. I normally order them from hard drive, and the reason why I know this is because one time we were ordering them, and I had a customer going, I ordered one for myself, and I was like, hey, this doesn't work. And he's like, well, yes. And I'm talking to the guy, and like,
You're like, I'm looking at
and
it.
I'm like, and he didn't understand, and I was like, yeah, the center. This is for a 3/4 inch axle, so like a little tiny spacer will go through it. Not this big. But that's not. What's that? Now.
This is what it's resorted to.
Alright, so it is confirmed we had the wrong part. The guy's going to machine it. We were sitting there for like 2 hours trying to fit something that just wasn't going to work. Or make something work that just wasn't going to work. So we're headed over to Harbor Freight real quick, and then we'll head back, throw this wheel on, get the chain drive done, and go for some rips.
So, alright, so this was our issue. So here, I'll explain it while you're driving. So this piece is kind of like a universal part. So essentially it's for 2000 and up, but the way that it works is that the inside right here, what they don't account for is that the newer bikes have, I think it's like a, what, a 20 mil?
Yeah,
20 mil axle?
Say that too last night when you looked at the box.
Yeah.
It said 99 to 16 or something like
Yeah,
that.
so it has a 20 mil, the newer bikes have like a 20 mil axle shaft, so they don't account for that. So this inner bore is a lot smaller because it's for the smaller axle shaft. So what we had to do was, the guy that sold it to me that runs like a performance shop, he ran it over to his buddy on the lathe, and they lathed out
Clean as fuck too.
the inside bore. So now, let's see if I can hold this on my legs. This sits flush, will sit flush on the bearing on the inside. So the uneducated would think you just cut this part, and that was us a couple beers in last night. You cut this part and then you bump them up together, but the problem is that you're gonna have metal on metal contact, and then when your wheels roll, you're just gonna eat everything and your whole wheel's gonna blow up. So it's supposed to sit inside the bearing on the inside, on the race inside there. So now you can see, let's see if we can line it up.
Probably about to slap this shit back together in an
Yeah,
hour.
you can. It sits in there pretty. There's like in perfect amount of space just around it. So he gave us a little bit of wiggle room, so that's perfect. So this thing's gonna go back together in probably like an hour.
Yeah, literally.
So now we can have fun. Now we can have some beers and take this thing out for a rip tonight, and then we'll give you guys a whole breakdown of everything and how we lined up everything and how everything worked together, and then answer all the questions that 4 different videos from 2 major companies didn't answer. So now you can do a chain drive conversion in your garage, because it's actually not that hard. As long as you have the tools, it's really not that bad. I mean, if anything, like, we just had to go buy like
One socket.
like one socket, and then as long as you order the big socket, which you can get off Amazon, and it's pretty legit, you're probably only going to use it like once or twice, so if it snaps, it's not a big deal. And what they also don't tell you, heat is your best friend taking off that main axle, or it's your main output shaft. There's a nut way inside there. It's like, dude, it took 1,500 pounds of fucking torque, and the thing was still racking. So yeah, you're gonna need a really, they tell you need a really strong impact wrench. That's bullshit. You need a really fucking strong impact wrench. And then yeah, so we'll hop back in when we get this back on.
Dude, this shit happened so fucking fast. I couldn't even turn the camera on, but look.
Yeah, there we go.
Wow.
That's it.
Fucking ridiculous.
All right, you want to do the honors? Kick it over.
Hold on, let me put this shit down.
Let me grab the. Ain't no way.
Not even 5 minutes, bro. We were on this shit for hours, not even 5 minutes. Literally. Like there was no struggle.
Yeah. And then we really need to find that air check because there's fucking metal shit everywhere. Keep it. Just show the custom piece we had to make.
Alright, so I basically put the sprockets and everything back on. I'm about to put Loctite on the tensioner down here. And then these are like 20 foot-pounds. I'm about to tighten the bolt down, tighten this back down, put the bolt on, and then pretty much be wrapping this thing up. Alright, so day 4. Last night we didn't have the gasket for the primary cover, but Aaron ended up grabbing it this morning. Making sure everything's tightened up, and we're about to go for the first fire up right now.
It's in neutral, right?
Yep. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm holding it.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah. Because it's gonna want to rock and shit.
Scared. On the tree, I guess.
Nerve-wracking, bro. We had all this shit. All right. At this point in time, you might be asking us, do we know how to do a chain conversion? Absolutely the fuck not.
Alright, so we are done. Aaron just took it for a little spin. Thing turned out pretty good. Dump your clutch.
It's gonna do it.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna do it. Bro, it kicked on the ABS.
Oh.